Hey Hunter, so I am recording this on my iPhone, and it is really shaky. I didn't do my makeup or hair today. Sorry. First video, and this is what you get. So I just wanted to say hi, and also I wanted to see if you'd be willing to work on a project with me. Where maybe we send each other videos every week or so, or more often or less often, or whatever works for you. But I have nothing but time, and I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. So, plus I'd like to see you more and talk to you, and maybe meet people and just come out of my little bubble a little bit. So, just in case in some alternate universe in the future someone goes back and watches this, because I don't know, we made a viral video of a dog flying or something. A little bit about me, which you already know, but let's pretend like we're meeting each other. That's my first request from you for your response, is give me your bio. So my name's Alex. As you know, I'm 26 years old. Recently separated from my husband, who I've been with for about 5 years. It's been rough, but I'm working on stuff and getting better at being a person, and just learning how to be a whole person without, a sidekick. So yeah, that's been interesting. Yeah, I'm 26. I grew up with my dad until I was about 16, and then moved out. Got married when I was 18 years old and a day. We got divorced. And then a couple years later, I met who is now legally my husband, who is not my technically husband now, as of, let's see, he broke up with me in February, and I moved out in May. Yeah, May. And it's now July, and I have been living in this house by myself for 3 months. And it's been scary and lonely and sad, but I am getting past that little by little and making progress every day. So what I've been doing is I've been making plans, and I've been working a lot of overtime, reading more books, and drawing and painting. I've been trying to get out of the house as much as possible. I've been treating my body better. I've been exercising. I dragged a very old... Okay, listen, do you remember Mama? She is my dad's mom's mom, okay? When I was a kid, so like 15 years ago, she had this treadmill. Very, very old treadmill. Like, it didn't have push buttons, it had a knobby, and it doesn't turn off. It just has a knobby that goes up to go faster and down to go slower. So this thing's like 15 years old, and I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, she gave it to my grandmother, my dad's mom, who had it in her house, and it served as basically a dual closet for a few years. She never used it. And then when they moved to Florida, they gave it to my sister Amber, and I don't know if she used it or not, but they had it for 2 years. And then when I moved into this house, which this is where she lived for the last 2 years, it was out in the garage. So I dragged it in. It is now mine. I've inherited it by default. And I've actually been using it. Nothing is hanging on it. There's nothing on it right now. And I've actually been using it. I've used it about 2 to 3 times a week for the last 3 weeks. That's good. I've been doing like sit-ups. Well, I haven't been doing sit-ups. I've been doing squats and lunges and walking and running and stretching, eating better. And so far, I have lost about 10 pounds since I moved in here. Yep. Couldn't tell it from looking at me, but yeah. So other than that, I just wanted to see what is going on with you and what you've been working on lately, if you've got any projects going on. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about was that I have come up with a new 1-year goal. In 1 year, I'm going to take a trip to Amsterdam, Netherlands. I'm probably going to be staying in, what's the name of it? Haarlem, Netherlands. There's about, from what I can tell, about half an hour away from Amsterdam, but still really pretty. And so I wanted to ask you, because I know that you have traveled a lot on your own, and including like out of the country. And to be honest, I've only taken 2 trips in my life where I traveled alone. One of them was to Florida to see my grandparents, and it was only a 2-hour plane ride. And the other one was a weekend, which was actually a Monday and Tuesday because of the way my work schedule is. But anyways, it was a weekend in Lewisburg, which is where the Greenbrier is, and it's only like 2-ish hours away from here. So I don't have any experience traveling alone, and I am very scared, but my goal right now is to do all the things that scare me. So, being that I am still me, I am going to be spending the next year worrying and researching and fretting and trying to be 800% prepared. And I wanted to know if you had any advice for a young single human who is traveling abroad alone. I wanted to know a couple of things. First of all, where is your favorite place that you traveled to? And why was it your favorite? And then the second thing was, what was the worst, the worst travel experience that you had? Because I want to know both ends of the spectrum and what to expect, like best case scenario, worst case scenario kind of thing. So yeah, that would be a cool question for you to answer in your response. And no, in case you're wondering, I'm not going to Amsterdam for drugs. I'm going for the Van Gogh Museum, because he's my favorite painter in history. Yeah, so that's what's up with me. Send me a video back and maybe give me some other stuff to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just going to get on here and talk about nothing. So, I love you, and I'll see you soon.